You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like life, I'll rise.
I refuse to accept the view that mankind is so tragically bound to the starless.
And now, please welcome the host of Black NewsBeat, Dr. Kimeka Campbell.
Don't you like that intro? Like, I just love it. I was like, hey, kid, do something a little more I like to do. And he was like, I got you. That was great. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Black NewsBeat. I'm so excited to be here tonight. You are in tune for our pre-Juneteenth show. It is our pre-Juneteenth week. Y'all, it is the 11th and the parade is on Saturday, which is crazy to me. So I am so excited. I can't wait. Shout out to everyone who we have had such a huge team this year. We have 12 core members and collaborative members. We have a host of volunteers and committees. Like, I'm just so proud of us. This effort has really grown over the years. And so this is really exciting. So shout out to the whole team. So before we get into all that, because we will, just want to say good evening, family, and welcome to the Black NewsBeat once again. Now listen, it is July the 11th. And apparently today is National June 11th. What did I say, July? I skipped the whole month. Sorry. It is July 11th, lies. June 11th. Why did I say it again? That's my anxiety coming out. I'm like, get it over with. Yeah, so it is June 11th. Also, before I get into the other dates, shout out to Basir. Happy belated birthday, babe. He had a nice little subdued 42nd birthday. He was chilling. He did his video games. He got to do all the things he liked. Hopefully, did you have a good birthday? Okay, good. All right. So happy birthday to Basir. Also, AKA the Basir birthday show. But yes, so it is June 11th today. And in 3 days, it is the parade. It is our first ever parade. But also, I like to tell you about the national days that are happening. Today is National German Chocolate Day. National Corn on the Cob Day. And somehow it is also National Make Life Beautiful Day. So those three things are today. So if you see me walking around with a plate and purpose, just know I am living in this divine assignment, okay? Because I love German chocolate. Listen, you can, if you want to make me happy, if I am down, bring me some corn on the cob. Bring me some elote actually. But corn on the cob or elote, I'll take either one, but definitely just corn on the cob. I'm going to take it. I'm going to be real happy. But food aside, we've got a lot to talk about tonight, from politics to power moves to community joy. We'll be talking about all things happening in Harrisburg this coming week. And y'all already know we don't miss a beat around here. So we're going to tell you about everything you need to know. And I just want to say shout out to the team that's here. Shout out to Morgan. Thank you so much for being our personal bartender tonight. Shout out to Basir Vincent, who's on the ones and twos, show engineer. Shout out to Yanni, the house manager. Yanni is in the house tonight. And the last but definitely not least, he's the reason why you even have me talking on the Black NewsBeat, because he was like, you should do a show. Gibby's here, our showrunner's here. So we have a good time in here. We have a wonderful time. And we want you to stop by at some point. We have a bar, we have snackies, we have good drinks. Speaking of good drinks, I'd like to tell you about my favorite beer from Zero Day. Zero Day is a partner for Juneteenth. Shout out to Zero Day. They are sponsoring the Summer Block Party this year. The band that will be there called We Got Our Own Sound band coming out of DC. So we are so excited to have them. And they're going to be doing a special iteration of their yearly beer for Juneteenth, Black or the Berry. So we are so excited. But this is my favorite beer from them right now, Mango Hob. Shout out to Zero Day. Shout out to Theo. Theo's been such a great help. Shout out to Travis. Who's helping us get stuff for the VIP.
John Tierney,
shout out to John Tierney. Shout out, thank you so much. We're so excited for all the great things that are coming up. We're going to tell you all about the events. All right. So let's kick things off now with our segment, our spotlight segment, to see what's happening in these streets. Let's see these streets that happen in Harrisburg and in the country. So let's take a moment to talk about LA and the raids that are happening. It has been quite the last 5 to 6 days. Roughly 4,000 National Guard troops and 700 Marines have been deployed to Los Angeles, supporting ICE immigration raids. While they aren't authorized to make arrests, they're helping secure federal assets, allegedly. Secure federal assets. I'm putting big quotation marks around secure federal assets. All right. This is not normal. And officers are amid rising tensions. Now, here's the story. The story is there were peaceful protests against ICE and the raids that are happening. And there were two burnt cars, and they're making these images like, oh, there's just lawlessness and all this stuff in LA. But the protesters were peaceful, by all accounts, except the regime that sent these troops down there. Now they're talking about how lawless they were. The mayor, shout out to the mayor of Los Angeles. She, a Black woman, she has been so on message. She said, they're treating us like a test case for what they can do to local government and to usurp the government of the states. Remember, send it back to the states? Remember when this administration was talking about sending stuff back to the states? Now they're trying to take over certain states like Los Angeles, and the mayor believes, like California, and the mayor believes that they're using Los Angeles like a test case. So let's keep our eyes on that. While the city has imposed a downtown curfew, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. after protests over the weekend escalated with more than 100 arrests and some property damages reported. California Governor Gavin Newsom, did y'all see Gavin? Gavin said, "Come at me, bro," because they were threatening to arrest the governor of California, which is insane. And he said, come arrest me. You know where I'm at. That's what he said. And I respect it. He said, come arrest me and not the kids, and then stop pulling kids out of school. He said, come arrest me and stop taking mothers from their kids. Come arrest me and stop taking the hardworking people who manage our food and contribute to our economy. Don't take them. Take me. He's still free though. So let's see. Okay. Very interesting. The judge has scheduled hearings for all of these different things. So Gavin Newsom has filed court motions to block deployment, arguing military use domestically violates I don't know what this is, posse comitatus? Sure. The judge has scheduled hearings and hasn't issued a full ruling yet. Why it matters. When what started as an immigration enforcement turned into a high-stakes clash over civil liberties, federal versus state authority, and the unprecedented use of U.S. military forces on American soil in American neighborhoods. Now, let me just go off script a little bit. When we started talking about Gaza and the Palestinian people, and folks were saying, this is happening and that's happening and free Palestine, you have to understand when people were protesting against the treatment of Palestinian bodies, when you protest and you raise the concern around those things, you're also raising it at home, because now Americans, just a few short months later, are being treated very similarly with these military lockdowns. Thank goodness they're not bombing our neighborhoods as to what was happening in Palestine. When you stick up for the least of these, you are protecting yourself. So make sure that you understand how these things are connected. Yeah. Let's talk about the McIver indictment. We got some more breaking news. Congresswoman LaMonica McIver of New Jersey has been federally indicted after a confrontation outside an ICE detention center in Newark. Insane. More ICE foolishness. And I want you guys to I think the mayor of Los Angeles said it perfectly. Keep your eyes on this, because this regime is testing what they can do. Keep your eyes on this. So Congresswoman LaMonica McIver of New Jersey has been federally indicted after a confrontation outside of an ICE detention center in Newark. Back in May, McIver joined Newark's mayor and other lawmakers on a surprise visit to the facility. Things got heated when federal agents blocked their entry. You can't do that. You can't block the entry of a congressperson checking on ICE. That's literally their job. So prosecutors say McIver pushed officers and struck them with her forearm. Okay. Now she faces 2 felonies and a misdemeanor with a possible prison time of up to 17 years. That's insane. McIver said she was doing her job, protecting a mayor, investigating ICE conditions, and exercising her constitutional rights as a representative of the state of New Jersey. Her legal team calls this politically motivated. So tell us what you think. Is this accountability or retaliation for what they're doing to her? Because 17 years sounds like a bit of retaliation to me. Drop your thoughts using the hashtag Black Newsbeat and let us know what you think, because I find that very interesting. On to Media and Melanin. I have a very wonderful show to talk about tonight. Shrinking is a show on Apple TV. Have y'all heard of Shrinking? Yeah. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. And the reason why we were watching is because I saw that Jessica Williams was in it. I don't know the other characters, but Jessica Williams is in there. Do you know the other characters? Because I don't. You do? Harrison Ford. Oh, I'm sorry. Lies. Harrison Ford and Jessica Williams are carrying this show. I absolutely know Harrison Ford. It is so amazing. The show is so wonderful. And I want to tell you a little bit about it. So on Apple TV Plus's Shrinking, Jessica Williams isn't just part of the ensemble. She totally elevates it. She's amazing. As Gabby, a therapist with style, wit, and real heart, she brings a rare blend of vulnerability and comedic timing that breaks the Black best friend mold. Very true. Williams turns what could have been a sidekick into a standout, offering levity, grief, and Black girl nuance in a show that's mostly centered on white male emotion. She's amazing. From confronting her own loss to schooling her coworkers on boundaries, black hair, Gabby is a character we don't see enough. Emotionally complex, professionally confident, and always rocking a fly fit. She looks so nice in this show, you guys. Her outfits are beautiful. Her skin is popping. Her hair looks great. And she delivers the best lines. She's excellent in this role. Jessica Williams doesn't just deliver laughs. She brings soul. And in a genre that too often sidelines us, very true, and puts us into those tropes, she proves again that Black women can carry the culture even in therapy sessions. She's very good. She's doing real good work. And the only reason I'm watching this show is because they said Jessica Williams is in it. Trust me, I was like, babe, we got to get Apple TV. Jessica Williams is in the show. And I love me some Jessica Williams. So I'm excited to see her back on the screen. So excited to see her back on television. And now for There's Nothing to Do in Harrisburg, AKA, what she said? What did they say?
No, first he said, are you just watching it? I called it a good show.
What?
Well, actually, first he wrote retaliation.
Oh, yep. It is retaliation, period.
Oh, you're just not watching it?
Yes, sorry, Dave. Sorry, Rich. I'm just not watching it. I just not found it.
And then he wrote, she's bad as hell.
And she is. She's so gorgeous. And listen, when they brought in, is it Damon Wayans Jr.? Is that the right junior? One of them. First of all, he is a beautiful man. And they just kept making the joke about how gorgeous he is in the show. Every single person was like, well, that's the most gorgeous man I've ever seen. He's visually beautiful. But they look so good together. Spoiler, hashtag spoilers. But they look good together, honey. They look amazing. All right. Let me just stop gushing. I just love that show. It's well written. It's funny. I'm going to go watch it again. Is it 2 seasons? Yeah. I'm going to go watch all 2 seasons again. So good. I highly recommend. All right. So there's nothing to do in Harrisburg? Yes, there is. Because you know why? Juneteenth is coming up. Woo woo! Only 3 days till Harrisburg City's very first ever Juneteenth parade. All right, tonight we're kicking off something big here in Harrisburg because Juneteenth is more than a moment, right? And it's even more than a movement. It's a legacy. Like, movements ebb and flow. But we've really been cultivating Juneteenth to be a legacy project for young professionals of color greater Harrisburg, right? We're so excited about that. And this year, the capital city is doing it up like never before. Our Juneteenth HBG week starts off on the 14th. We have the parade. It's starting at 12 p.m. Y'all, we have almost 80 groups, not people, 80 groups signed up for the parade. Yes. Which is going to be almost 900 people. If everybody shows up, it's going to be 900 people marching in this parade. So y'all got to come outside. Y'all got to be on the streets. You got to do the things. It's going to be amazing. Come outside. We outside starting on the 14th. All right, let's go. Boots on the ground. And I have my fan. I'm ready. So it starts off on the 14th and we're running from the 14th to the 21st, starting with the parade. And it's bringing everything from live music to we have panels for the summit. We have family fun and all the culture you could ever want. So Saturday's the city's first ever parade, but On Monday, we have our press conference at 10. So you can start arriving at 10:30 on the Capitol steps. And then Monday night, we have something very cool. It is going to be our very first ever vibe check tailgate before the SZA and Kendrick Lamar concert in Hershey in the tailgate lot. Shout out to iHeartRadio. Listen, iHeartRadio is so amazing. They are letting us do this they're joining us for this effort. They're bringing the stage. We're bringing the vibes. It is BYOB. Have your food ready. Have your drinks ready, because we are going to have a very good time before the concert. So come through. Please come through. Legacy in action, baby. And then Tuesday, we are so excited to be welcoming very special guests for our Juneteenth HBG Summit VIP reception. This is the pre-gathering to the summit on Wednesday. We are going to have some special guests there. We're going to talk to you about them in Elyse's. Oh, shout out to Elyse Irvis. She's here. She's our summit chair and chief administrative officer of Young Professionals of Color, Greater Harrisburg. Woohoo! Yeah. So Tuesday night's a VIP reception. Wednesday's a summit. We have Elyse here to talk about the summit. This is our 4th annual summit, y'all. Can you believe we've been putting this Juneteenth and emancipation and abolitionist education into the community for 4 years? This is our 4th year. Very cool. Yeah, right? Thank you. And then Thursday is Juneteenth Jubilee, and we will be in Soldiers Grove. Friday, we are going to have our second Juneteenth at Soma block party. Very cool. We're also introducing the Taste of Black Harrisburg, and we have 7 different. We have 7 different local food. What do you call the food folks? They're called restaurateurs, basically, and caterers that are going to be giving us sampling some of their wares. So we're really excited about that. And then last but not least, that's Friday. Last but not least, on Saturday, we have the concert. Juneteenth HBG concert. We are listen, Yanni's here too in the audience. We are so excited. We're at HMAC this year. We have the whole building. All right. It is just us in there celebrating. Shout out to HMAC, Terry, John, for really hooking it up. Listen, the VIP situation is about to be so cute. We are planning something really nice, huh? Yes, using both stages and all the areas. We have a very wonderful VIP experience for our VIPs. So we hope you get your tickets soon. Listen, the tickets are $20 now. What? Do not come to the door because they're $50. All right? At the door. Don't come to the door asking for the 20 price. Don't come to the door asking for the 20 price. It's going to be $50 at the door. Today's price is what? Not tomorrow's price. All right? Because tomorrow's price is going to be up. They're $20. Oh, YPOC, they're just trying to take all this money. No, they're $20 right now. You know why we want you to get them in advance? Because then we can plan for you. We can plan the experience. They will be $50 at the door. Even HVAC was like, what you mean $20? Charge them some more. We were like, no, we got to give the people a discount. So you got to come, but get those tickets in advance. They are $20. They are $20. They are $20. Did I say $20? Yeah, they were $10 a couple weeks ago, but y'all didn't get them then. That's okay. Because now you're going to get this $20 because you know it's going up at the door, right? How much is it, guys? $20. Yes. So please get your tickets. That is our culmination for the week. But more important than anything, my mom is coming to town on Wednesday. What? And she's coming to listen. She is. Oh, and the lit. What's after party at? Man in the Kitchen after the concert. We're super excited about that because usually people will close it down, but we're gonna party, okay? Because that's the last night, and we're about to party hardy and sleep on Sunday. You understand? We got a lot to do, but are you coming to Juneteenth? Yes. Make sure you get your tickets. Yes, make sure you get your tickets. JuneteenthHBG.com. JuneteenthHBG.com. One more time for the people in the back. JuneteenthHBG.com. Get your tickets. All right, that is my Juneteenth commercial. Woo! We made it through the first segment. Yeah, that was good. And we will be right back after these messages with our very, very wonderful summit chair, Elyse Irvis. See you in a sec.
just want to say, look at all of you. But look at all of you. Everything is looking amazing. I just want to say, shout out to all of you, the community that helped make this night a success and the whole week a success. I love y'all so much.
Clap it up for yourselves one more time. Y'all look amazing out here.
Yeah, y'all look amazing.
Yes.
And the other thing that I want to say is shout out to our sponsors and VIP. I want you guys to remember this feeling. I want you guys to remember how wonderful it feels to celebrate Juneteenth in Harrisburg. We always want to have this, and it's possible because of all of you.
Yes, yes, yes.
All of you. So thank you. Enjoy the night. Join my POC. All y'all enjoy my POC. Join us. We're going to do more amazing things like this for Harrisburg, for the region, and for the whole state.
Oh, you can't hear me, huh? How about now? Oh, this your moment, ayy. Not right now. If you a hating nigga, please pipe down. Cause I don't know if it's we the beat, but this bitch too loud. I was down, bad, I ain't had no cash. Now these hoes mad.
All right. Yeah. We have Gibbs one lonely clap in the air. So funny. Yeah.
So much more.
Welcome back to the Black NewsBeat. How's everybody doing? Okay. Hope you enjoyed the first segment. We are here with my very good friend Elyse Irvis and business partner.
Hey.
We've been working together on so many things.
Word.
So welcome, Elyse.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Feeling back to life. You know.
It's about to be crazy. Like Juneteenth is coming up. We have all of this amazing programming planned. How you feeling about all of that?
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I'm definitely really excited for the summit. Obviously, every year, I think it's something that we don't get and that people are like thirsty and constantly yearning and traveling outside for. But Juneteenth is the time we get to flex and show off.
Absolutely.
Not just who we are and what we have, but bringing other people to like invest into that too.
Absolutely right. Agreed. So tell me how you're feeling. You are the chair, in addition to being YPOC's chief administrative officer, right? You are the chair of our Juneteenth HBG Summit, and this is your second year doing this?
This is my second year.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes.
It's nice to have the continuity, actually. So how are you feeling? How are you feeling about your year this year and what's happening?
I am feeling really, really strong. We had over 20 individuals request to present at the summit, and we chose the top 9 topics, ranging from the themes this year we came up with are bodies, voices, and money, right?
Yeah.
Black bodies, black voices, black money, and advocating and educating how to use, how to do, and how to be Black in the Berg.
Absolutely. Facts.
And today's day and age. So the amount of expertise that's going to be on the table, and these folks are doing it like at no cost, right?
Wow.
These folks are here to give up the sauce. They're here to connect and network. I think that's the biggest piece I'm excited about, is that not only can you come and like listen and learn in a dialogue and classroom style, but we're doing a reception where you get to actually meet them, talk to them, touch them. I cannot wait to hear what Rep. Green has to say about getting kicked out of Trump's speech.
Absolutely. At his State of the
Like,
Union.
what really happened?
What really happened? Yes.
The signs.
Yes.
I know, like, everyone should bring their, this is not normal sign.
Yes.
This is like a prop.
Absolutely right. This is not normal.
Because for real.
Because this is not normal. Okay.
So we're gonna have vendors. I'm excited to spend money.
Like people keep wanting to vent.
And do y'all sign up? Only a couple of events are left. Shout out to the vendor markets filling up, selling out.
You still have time. You still have time to sign up. We're opening back up some more spots for the parade because we keep getting requests for that. We have a bunch of spots at well, I think people did sign up, but we want you to vent at Soma. The Jubilee is almost full, so if you haven't got your stuff to sign up to vend, go ahead and get that because you have to go on a date and ain't got no other vendors if you don't want to, you
about to lose out. You about to miss out because there's definitely a lot of money on the table. Folks are coming to spend. Folks are coming from far and wide. Thousands of people are coming to the events. People that you don't normally sell to that may have never seen your products before. So y'all better come get these coins. Vendors, small businesses.
This is really a celebration of small businesses, and I think that is something that people don't realize. Like Harrisburg is rich. Harrisburg and the surrounding areas are rich in these beautiful small businesses that are giving you everything you need, right? From clothing to exercise things to lashes. You want your teeth whitened. What you want? Just come get it. Yeah. You want the teeth gems, jewelry. I mean, you name it. I have gotten so many things that are different markets for Juneteenth, and it's a wonderful time. Even though it's only once a year, it gets people's names out there because even though Juneteenth once a year, they're operating all the time. Yeah. So we want to highlight these businesses so that you know to shop at them at all times of the year as well. So definitely, I'm looking forward to the vendor markets. Mm-hmm. And what else what are you most excited for the summit?
Ooh, we have presenters coming from Erie, Lancaster, Pittsburgh, and obviously
Philadelphia. Do somebody come from Philly?
And Philly, yes. Philly, so from all the major Black cities, if you're living in Pennsylvania and you're Black.
If you're living in Pennsylvania and you're Black, you need to come.
These are the hubs that things are happening. There's a Black Wall Street movement happening in Erie that's unlike any other city, right? The way their public and private partnerships, that dynamic exists and works in Erie, which was named like the worst place to live for Black people about a decade ago. That's crazy. And so, I think they have like less than 10% are Black residents. They had homeownership rates were way lower than what we had here, and they've been doing work to improve that. I think it was like 1%. They got up to like 5%, which is significant, significant when it's that low.
Very significant.
So those folks are coming to town. We got our Black cannabis folks from Philly who I just was trying to listen to a call. Yes. I was just listening to a call, and I honestly, particularly even when I was running for office, got a lot of feedback.
Shout out to you. Did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes. You guys did a great job. I know we didn't secure a seat, but you guys put in both Basier and Elyse put in an amazing effort. So shout out to both of them. Yeah. We didn't even do an election rap. I'm doing one.
Thank you guys for all your support.
Sorry,
we can do one here after like a big Gila one.
Yeah. Anyhow.
So a lot of people kind of balk at the idea that I would even mention cannabis in that capacity.
They do. And why do you think they're like so jumpy or testy when it comes to that?
Obviously trauma, right? Okay. How many of our uncles, dads, fathers, husbands got booked and that disrupted everything.
Absolutely.
Right? And now all of a sudden they build in a dispensary right on 17th Street.
Yeah.
Right? And
one uptown on 6th Street, off 6th Street, and in Black neighborhoods where they were arresting Black men and locking them up fast. That's a fact.
It's still in jail for, still serving time for, still can't get jobs because of.
Yep.
So I get the trauma. I get that people are abusing the medicine at an early age still. I talk to adults who are doing a lot of work with youth, and they're like, no, it's no good. There's nothing good about it. And it's like, well, good or bad, it's a business.
Yes.
And it's here in America. It's coming to Pennsylvania, y'all.
Yes, it is.
And because we have been disproportionately penalized and traumatized by the system that, by the police systems and things like that when it comes to that particular drug.
When we call that system impacted. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now is our unique opportunity. It's time sensitive. It's extremely time sensitive. And if all we do is balk and sit in our trauma and don't talk about it and talk through it. That's what that presentation is about. Is about growing from those seeds of equity, right? So it's about equitable cannabis, and legislators are writing the laws right now. The resolutions, the laws, they're being written in real time. Literally, there's a call right now. Shout out to them building coalitions. Shout out to the partnerships from county to county, city to city, across the state. We need to be these are things that we need to be unified for in order to benefit from.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of folks feel like, oh, like you say here at Black NewsBeat, there's nothing to do in Harrisburg.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find those type of people here in Harrisburg. Open up your world, y'all. Come to the summit and connect with these folks who are bopping and moving in these other cities. But fun fact, they all have to come to Harrisburg. Fun fact,
they do.
They have to come to Harrisburg. Of all the cities they still have to go to, besides the ones they live in, is here. So this is our opportunity to get our foot in the door.
Right here, steps from where we're literally sitting right now. They got to go to the Capitol. They have to advocate. They got to do that community work too. So definitely come and learn about all the things that are coming up. There's so much coming up in the state that is going to be represented at the summit.
Yes,
and so I think that's really important to kind of like highlight those pieces. Anything else? Any other highlights you want to talk about?
I mean, real estate. More people need to be in real estate. That's where wealth is built. So that's how we're kicking things off at the breakfast panel, fireside chat.
Yep.
Some developers and investors and business owners will be leading that conversation to get us warmed up. But you can't miss the keynote. So I know it's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tell your boss that it's an excused absence, that it's professional development, that you're going to be learning skills.
We want you to take the day off. We do.
Just don't be at the work. Like, you going to learn some skills that you can directly apply at that 9 to 5 to, you're going to learn, you're going to better yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of personal development.
We'll be learning about food insecurity. Corey Lingenfelter is going to be there talking to us about that, which is really important. She's done so much work around that.
Yeah, you know, a lot of these companies pay all this money to send folks to Leadership Harrisburg.
Yes.
But put it into this day. Put that same type of investment.
It's $7. Listen, it's almost free, but it's $7 will help us cover the cost of the small things that we have to pay for. Because we also get a lot. Shout out to Harrisburg University for in-kinding us the space for the most part. And you know, we have to pay a small technology fee or something, but that helps us cover those kinds of things. So come and help us. It's $7. And if you just come to the keynote, it's $10. Yes, I'm charging you more because you only come to the keynote. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys, just so you know, the summit is 2-portion. There's 2 different tickets. When you go to Eventbrite, you're going to choose the 10 a.m. and or the 6 p.m., but you will choose them separately.
But the 10 a.m. ticket gets you into the 6 p.m. ticket. The 6 p.m. ticket only gets you into the 6 p.m. ticket for those of you who cannot take the day off. Yep. So we have a lot of great things. My favorite thing that's coming up for this summit is the power panel, the lunchtime panel.
Okay.
So the power lunch panel is going to be featuring our actually the one of our now I think favorite people, Dr. Michael Eric, back to Harrisburg. We love him.
Harrisburg loves him.
Yep. Introducing a new player to the area. She actually lives in DC. She'll be here. Corey Minor-Smith. She's a lawyer. She used to work for the Biden administration. She used to work for another administration as well. She does mental health advocacy. She's quite prolific. So we're so excited to introduce her to Harrisburg. She'll be doing more as well in the nighttime. She'll be going right before Al Green. So we get to hear from her. And then after that, in the nighttime, the keynote's my next favorite thing because Al Green will be there, Corey Minor-Smith, and Michael Eric Dyson will be doing a panel Q&A with the two of them. So it's about to be great. All happening at 222 Chestnut.
It is.
And it's about to be an amazing day. And then just the food. Okay, we feed everybody. We love to feed people. So for $7, yes, actually Jazzy Good Eats, yes. We're feeding people. Okay, you get food. You get all the great stuff, and it costs $7. Breakfast and lunch. Breakfast, lunch, and 9 different panels at a power hour and a keynote. You can't beat that for $7. And it's on purpose that we, shout out to Dauphin County, shout out to the city of Harrisburg, that we subsidize that cost, right? So that you only have to pay a little bit of money. But we do want you to have a little skin in the game, so that's why it's $7.
That's it. The little charcuterie box will be there in the evening for the keynote portion, which is like the cutest little snack.
Very cute.
To munch on while you're listening to some, as you said, prolific inspirational, motivational speakers. This is the energy, and these type of vibrations are going to push you through the next few months in a way that we all really kind of need right now with all that's going on in the world. This is gonna give you the tools, the connections, and the vision for how you can push through and still thrive in today's economy.
Speaking of economy, I want to talk about the footprint that Juneteenth has had too. So this is our 6th year. Every year we do the Visit Hershey-Harrisburg calculator for economic impact. And I anticipate that this year with the parade, especially adding the tailgate, we usually do between rough estimates of like $150,000 to $450,000 in economic impact. And I think this year is the year we go to break about $500,000 in economic impact for the week. So cross your fingers for us, but don't just cross your fingers. Come participate.
That $7 goes towards that,
yes,
right?
It does.
The dollars that you spend with each vendor, the food that you buy, like the little charcuterie boxes, and the other days, every dollar you spent, we promise you, it goes right back into the community.
Yes, it does.
To our 12-person planning team.
Everybody gets a stipend because even though we can't pay people hourly, because trust me, the stipend does not cover the amount of work that Elyse does, that Yanni does, Eris, who's planning the parade, and all of our chairs and our core team members. It doesn't cover. Trust me when I tell you, it does not cover. But it's something to show that we want to show that we want to invest in people for doing this amazing work, pulling off and producing such an amazing week. All that goes to economic impact for our city and for our region. So it's very exciting. So I want to show you the poster here. It's very fancy. Okay. There is
Corey's wearing that red.
Yes. So she looks amazing. There's Corey there, Mike Eric Dyson, and then Al Green's here.
I love how they even have Angela creeping in the background from
last year. That was last year from Angela. Yep. So take a look at that.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Wednesday, next Wednesday, 7 days away, Juneteenth Summit.
Thank you, boss here. Perfect. Love that for us. That's a Zoom there. All right, we're gonna switch it out. Keynote is at 6:30 with the doors open at 5:30. And this is the one I really want to focus in on too. This Jadakiss. We're bringing Jadakiss here. Shout out to our two Amberella. We are so excited to be hosted by Amberella, bro. Like, this is amazing. Yes, she is BET certified already. Facts. And then also, big deal with DJ Bach as well. DJ Bach is one of our favorite DJs. One more, babe. Don't go nowhere. And then last but not least, Basir, thank you. Basir Vanna White, thank you. And the parade is about to be amazing. Meet us on the Capitol steps. It is going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. Meet us there at 12 p.m. We're starting sharp at 12 p.m. Thank you, babe. Yeah. Thank you, Basir and Vanna White. We appreciate you.
There is one surprise that I don't think I don't know if we've mentioned it yet.
No, we have not, probably.
But something new this year is awards.
Yes, we have awards.
I'm really excited.
And I guess they're all community awards, Juneteenth community awards. I got to preview all of them yesterday.
YPOC hasn't given out awards since our freaking rooftop.
Since our gala.
Our rooftop gala.
Since our gala. So we're bringing back the awards.
I'm very excited.
Very exciting.
To be doing that type of work.
It's awards. Yeah. It's very exciting. And we have a bunch of awards to give out. This is the first year we also have had Grand Marshals for the parade. We have 3. Wow. So that's amazing. My favorite Grand Marshal is Miss Phyllis. She is the greatest. So she'll be Grand Marshalling.
Legacy in action.
And we have a whole bunch of people participating. We have judges. Shout out to Tina Nixon, the mayor. I mean, some other judges.
Someone asked me, I gave them a flyer for the summit, and they were like, "Is this a political event?" And I was like,
"It's a 501c3."
If you feel like economics
is. We must be nonpartisan, but we can talk about historical events, right? So bring it out. People are like, oh, is it political? Al Green.
Right.
No, but we can talk about historical events, and he can also exhort us any way he wants. But yes, we are a 501c3. We are not allowed to be for and against candidates, but we can be for and against.
Bipartisan does not mean not about politics.
That's right.
Because politics has everything to do with economics, has everything to do with the historical connotation of slavery,
Absolutely.
The historical investment and divestment
That's right.
of Black bodies, Black voices, and Black money.
That's right, and Black money. Right? A lot of people always ask. Yes, a lot of people ask us, like, why are you guys still talking about Juneteenth? Like, that was so many years ago. Like, oh my God.
It's a made-up holiday.
It's a made-up holiday. Y'all saw them on all those. If you haven't seen them, don't look. But I'm saying there was like number one.
There's that.
Number one, we made up all the holidays, including your birthday. It's made up. Second of all, including being made up, and why are we still having Juneteenth? It's really important for people to understand Juneteenth or enslavement was not one of the economic drivers. It was the economic driver that made the entire country of what it is. And why do we celebrate in Pennsylvania? Because Pennsylvania was the first state in the recognized union to have partial abolition laws, and it starts the 85-year march towards freedom that ends in Galveston, Texas. That's the only thing you need to know. Come to the summit to learn the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need to know to get you in the door. I'm so really excited about that. So we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back with some Juneteenth trivia. I lied. We're gonna come back with Yanni to talk about the concert. She tried to get away, but she's here, so why not? And then we'll be right back. So thank you, Elyse, and we're back. It's my pleasure. Appreciate you so much. That was really good. That was great.
Call 911. I'm just gonna buy some fresh, okay?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. Learn more at minutesmatter.upmc.com.
Hilarious. Hello, welcome back. We are here with my one of my favorite people. Okay, I love Yanni. I met Yanni like
About,
how did I meet
4 years?
Yeah, I think
4 years ago.
How did we meet? You just came to something? How was it?
I was invited for the Juneteenth.
That's right. So this is her third Juneteenth with us, but fourth Juneteenth like as coming, but as a chair. And this is your third concert or fourth concert? Third concert. This is crazy. This is amazing. Yes. Welcome, Yanni. Yeah. So I am excited for you. Like you're getting to do, you're getting a different location this year, and you really just have the whole thing handled from head to toe. So tell me about the concert and what we can expect.
Well, it's hip hop and harmony, influencers and friends. So we're gonna have hip hop and we're gonna have harmony. We're gonna have a great 15-minute segment that's gonna be all about different sounds of R&B music with a kind of a gospel spill to it as well, because we are celebrating Juneteenth and getting to the roots of things. We're gonna have Jadakiss as our incredible headliner. We're also gonna have a VIP and sponsor lounge. We're gonna have influencers that are gonna be speaking and integrated with the crowd, so we can have some community engagement. We're gonna have podcasts. We're gonna have vendors. It's gonna be a very VIP Juneteenth experience.
Oh yes, I love that for us. And why is a concert important for Juneteenth? Like I know a lot of people do different musical pieces for Juneteenth. I know Pittsburgh does, Baltimore, Afram, Philly, right?
Yes.
So why is a concert something that we should include in a Juneteenth celebration?
I feel like the concert is not only a great way to be able to celebrate, but it's also a way to unify people through music. And music is a big component, especially in the Black community. We have such a major impact in music, from jazz to blues, R&B, pop, everything, country, soul. It's the way that we have a universal language that can be related to everyone from all walks of life. But we also get to celebrate and have fun and listening to Kendrick Lamar, SZA, plug into Hershey Stadium. So, I think it's just a great way for us to have fun. It's a great way to reach all demographics. It's really an amazing time that we're going to have by being able to have the diversified music from local artists to national artists to major headline artists like Jadakiss.
Absolutely.
So I think it's just an amazing way for us to be able to come together and celebrate Juneteenth. I mean, when you go to any event, there's always music, whether it's classical to hip hop to pop.
Something, yep.
Even in the elevator.
Absolutely.
So why not at the HMAC this year?
Absolutely
with
right.
Juneteenth?
Absolutely right. And it's a great venue too.
Yes,
Like it's gonna be so nice. We have the whole space, so that's gonna be lit. just as us in there doing everything we're gonna do.
Yes,
so that's really cool.
Yeah.
And so tell us about some of these. So we know Jadakiss is headlining. But we always include a community element. So we have a bunch of community acts that are going to be doing their thing. So who can we expect?
We do. We have a spoken word artist by Pan. She's going to be doing some spoken word.
Yes.
Seeing her on stage. We also have, of course, the legendary Real Lituation.
Real.
She's a local favorite, but she's also really doing extraordinarily well as an artist. She's being really due diligent with her work as far as being prepared for different venues and shows. She's always doing a bunch of different things. But her tribute to us is the Juneteenth song that she
wrote.
Yeah, she created. I gave her the insight and told her what I needed, and I figured we could just coin that as our Juneteenth anthem. So she's going to be performing that as well. And then we're gonna have Jordy B.
Wow.
She's an upcoming artist. She's doing really well. She just had a release, Misunderstandings. That's on all platforms. Misunderstood. I apologize. And that's a mixtape. She's going to be performing as well. She also was our winner last year to be able to participate to open up for Jim Jones.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we're super excited to have her again to be able to open up for Jadakiss. And she's got a real treat for you guys.
Ooh.
She has grown just from the first year to this year. So that's going to be a super treat. Then we also have coming all the way from Florida, y'all. This guy is really, really dope. He's called Big Motion. Little Kari from Florida. He's coming from Fort Lauderdale. He's a really, really smart guy with a 5.2 GPA early in his class.
5.2?
5.2.
That's said that's made up.
He's super smart. 5.2, 5.1.
That's amazing.
But he's super brilliant.
That's lit.
He's done a lot of speaking engagements. Check him out, Little Kari on
That's gonna
IG.
Be so lit.
Yes, he has a huge following. He's doing really well, and he's not the typical hip hop. He's not talking about gang banging. He's really down to earth, realistic, and he's speaking as they call him the Y. And he can relate to them to really talk to them about making better choices and getting your education and not being afraid to have motion.
I love that.
You know, so I'm really looking forward to Kari coming out. He's going to be doing a lot of things in the community here while he's here. Right. So look forward to seeing him too.
Wonderful.
So yeah, it's going to be a great lineup. You got to come so you can see everything that we got going on.
I love it. I think this is going to be amazing. Like, I'm so excited about it. And we are partying afterward at Men in the Kitchen.
Yes, we are. This is going to be a super great vibe. We're going to have all 3 floors again. You know, we got to have it all when it comes to YPOC.
Facts. We got to have it all.
So on the 3rd floor, we're going to have an amazing DJ. We got DJ Noisy. We also are going to have a VIP and sponsor lounge. Only VIP and sponsor.
Sorry, you got to get that.
Sorry, guys. And then we're going to also have...
They're on sale, though. You can get the VIP tickets.
If you want to be VIP for the exclusive experience in the lounge area. We're also going to have the main floor, which will be open to general public, but it is a $10 fee. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody coming out and celebrating with us.
Gonna be nice.
Having a great time. Men in the Kitchen on 3rd Street in Harrisburg.
Yep.
The old firehouse, guys.
The old firehouse.
Yeah, the old firehouse. So really come out, support Black
That's
business.
Gonna be super cool.
Yeah, shout out to Justin Coleman.
Shout out Justin.
Yes, and I'm really looking forward to being able to have a great time, even the aftermath. So if you wasn't able to make it to the concert, at least you can come and chill.
You can come and hang out with that. Yeah, absolutely right.
Yes.
So I just want to take a moment to shout out our partners and sponsors, because none of this is possible without a plethora of people who support us. So shout out to Dauphin County. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, everyone, for the work that you guys have been, you know, Miss Ruby too, and a lot of Brooke who does the grants. Thank you to you guys. Harrisburg Fringe Festival. Shout out to Fringe Festival HUG. Those are our friends. Shout out to the city of Harrisburg, sponsoring the parades, sponsoring, hopefully we're working on the summit as well. Highmark Blue Shield, Hamilton Health Center, those are my friends over there. PA Media Group, iHeartRadio, Next Gen Tech Partnership, shout out to Cindy and all my friends there. Aetna coming back again, as one of our sponsors. Penn State College of Medicine, shout out to y'all. TFEC, M&T Bank, PSECU, Juneteenth Conf, shout out to Michael Brown out of Seattle on the West Coast. Longtime friend, he used to come to Tissy Tuesday when we were in the pandemic, came up, he sponsored all of our classrooms in 2022, had gotten the, it was in 2022? No, it was 2020, it was right before the pandemic.
Wow.
It was pre-pandemic. So it was like 2019. Dang! Yes! Wow, yeah. He had donated $7,500. This year he donated $6,500. He's been a longtime supporter of Juneteenth HBG. So shout out to Michael.
Thank you.
Yep. HBG Regional Chamber of Commerce. Shout out to our friends at CREDIC and the Regional Chamber. Giant, McNeese Wallace, iHeartRadio, Zero Day Brewing, Penny, Capital Blue Cross, Penn State Health, Fulton Bank, Harrisburg University, HBG Rotary, G&H Cares, UPMC Health Plan, and UPMC. So I know I went through that fast, but I wanted to make sure I got them all in. We're really excited to have all these people here. And while you're here, Yanni, I got some Juneteenth trivia.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, everybody can participate, not just Yanni, but we only got one chair up here, so she is in the hot seat. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
He does. Maybe. Possibly. He's going to cheat. So, not cheat. It's not cheating. It's his brain. It just works. I don't know. Okay. Juneteenth trivia. This is all based on Harrisburg this time. Okay. And the different things that have happened in Harrisburg regarding Juneteenth. All right. In what year did Harrisburg host its first official city-sponsored celebration, Revival of? This is easy.
2021?
Nope. What? What's your answer? You said 2025. You said what?
21.
21. Good job. Yes. That's right. 2021. The resurgence of the Juneteenth celebrations in Harrisburg actually started right in and around the pandemic the next year in 2021, with them sponsoring our Juneteenth summit. That was the first year. And since then, other groups have also
made it also,
and the commissioners made it a county holiday. Yes. And then Governor Wolf, in 19, it was, so 19, he declared it a holiday. It was right on Juneteenth, so nobody planned anything. Right. And then 20, everyone's like, yeah, it's a holiday. And then 21 is when we started doing this conglomerate
and
stuff
everybody
with the city.
Could participate.
That's right, everybody can participate.
Yep.
So good job. 1 point for Yanni, 0 points for all of you. I'm just kidding. Quick fact, while community-led events happened earlier than 2021, 2021 marked the first time the city of Harrisburg partnered with local organizations to officially recognize and fund Juneteenth events, including performances, speakers, and community vendors. That's true. All right, number 2. What Harrisburg Cultural District is now the site of a major Juneteenth event like our Juneteenth Jubilee and local Black art showcases? Is it Midtown Arts District? Is it Shipoke? Is it Soma or is it Capitol Heights?
Soma.
It is Soma. Very good job. Very good job. We will be celebrating our second Juneteenth at Soma Block Party. I just want to tell you that Bradley Jones called me personally. Shout out to Hairstown, in-kind sponsor for both the block and for what is it called? Bricko. You letting us use that space. He called me because I called him to ask a question, and he said, our Juneteenth at Soma Block Party last year was the best block party they had in Soma. So you can't miss it. You can't miss it, guys. It was a time. It was a time. So please, please come out to that. All right. Cute. And be cute because it's pictures and it's dancing and it's outside. It's adorable.
It's a vibe.
And if you are VIP, you can come to the VIP lounge there too, because we're going to have a VIP lounge there as well. And what does VIP mean? Give some money. None of this happens without money. So give us some. Thank you. And then Soma is a growing art, and it's actually part of the Midtown, the arts district. We're building out this arts district. But Soma is a growing arts and events hub that has become central to Juneteenth HBG Festival that we have. It is home to Black-owned businesses, food pop-ups, and live performances during the celebration. All facts right there. Number 3, Yanni's winning.
Yes.
Y'all need to step it up, okay? Which Harrisburg landmark serves as a backdrop for the city's Juneteenth Jubilee and educational programs for 2025? Yes, Soldiers Grove. Yes, we are going to be in Soldiers Grove. That's right. We're going to be in Soldiers Grove this year. We were on City Island last year. We were at Hack the year before that, and we were at Hack the year before that, I think, too. No, I forget. We were at Reservoir Park the year before that. So we've moved all around the city. We moved Jubilee all around the city, which is important because we want y'all to know that Juneteenth, this is something that Harrisburg is celebrating. So it's not regulated to just downtown or Capitol Heights. We are going all across the city with this wonderful event. So we'll pick another great location next year. And okay, so it's 2-1. So Yanni won. Yay, Yanni! I mean, she already knew all the answers, but I'm just saying, she won today. She's a real Juneteenth, period. Real Juneteenth HBG. Yes, this is amazing. So I'm just excited that we are doing this. We are 3 days away. We are 3 days away. We are 3 days away from Juneteenth HBG. So we want you to come out. We want you to thank you, boo. Hi, Kiki. That's my boo. Uppity Negress. She is one of my favorite online creators. Please check out her page. Please follow her. She said that our set was really nice, and it is real cute tonight. Aww. We are at Open Stage in Harrisburg. It is a premier theater and arts education company here in the city, and they are actually having right now the Colored Museum. I will be seeing it tomorrow.
Shout out John Trey.
Shout out to John Trey. Yes, I'll be coming to see it tomorrow. Colored Museum. Yeah, I'm hearing nothing but good things. And Miss Sharia. Everybody, whole cast. Basir said the whole cast. So I have my tickets for tomorrow night because I'm so excited to see it. I heard nothing but good things and how excellent it is. So I am excited. Come see the Color Museum. It'll be through Juneteenth, actually, I think. I think it's what? Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So, right? Are you coming? You got work? Oh.
But I'm going to make it.
You're going to make it. You're going to make it. So if you have questions, for us, if you want to know more about Juneteenth, JuneteenthHBG.com, please call us. JuneteenthHBG.com. So it's 2 H's. It's Juneteenth and the HBG. Get your tickets. Please
VIP is almost gone, y'all.
Please don't be mad at us. There's like 10 VIP tickets left. Don't be mad at us when you can't get a VIP.
VIP is going to be so lit.
Very, 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 very corny if you do not get your tickets and then be mad at us. Don't do that.
And the after party.
Don't do that. And the after party too.
After party
is going to be so lit. Come out, y'all. So we have a lot of good things. Anything else you want to tell the people?
This is legacy in action.
Legacy in action, baby.
Be present.
Black resilience, Black excellence, baby.
It's gonna be good food, good
it's gonna be amazing.
Good people, a good time, and a Juneteenth experience.
100%. All right. Well, I don't have anything for last lap because I did my questions. I did everything.
Yeah.
So we out of here. Thank you, guys. 3 days till the parade. Come and hang out. We want you to do all the things. We appreciate you so much. We'll see you for Juneteenth. Good night.